Hey everybody, welcome to Stampers Club. I'm Karen Tralfa, and today I have another gift card holder for you. It's actually a cash, giving somebody cash. And we all have these grandkids or brothers or sisters that like to actually get dollar bills, and this is a great little card to put that in for the holidays. Let me show you what we're going to be playing with. Oh, geez. There we go. Okay, so like I said, it's a cash card holder. So it has a belly band, and when you open it up, you actually have a spot that you can actually put the cash in. So that's actually kind of nice, right? Because sometimes, it's fun to give cash, but you want to present it really nicely. And this is a really pretty way to do that. And what we're using today is some of the online exclusives over at Stampin' Up. So if you go over and shop off my blog at stampersclub.com, and then go to the shop now button and then hit the online exclusive. There's a tab at the top of the shopping area where you can pull it down for online exclusives, or just search Greetings of the Season or Golden Greenery. So this is a lovely bundle with lots of these little labels, actually super fun to make. And then a ton of greetings. And then I've also pulled in the Golden Greenery dies because I want some of these extra little elements. Let me show you what we got going on here. And so I started out with some soft seafoam cardstock. This is 8 1/4 by 7. So, yep, 7 by 8 1/4, and it is scored at 2 1/4 and 5 1/4. So 2 1/4 and 5 1/4. So I have these score lines right here. Let me get my bone folder and burnish this in for you. You can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Now we're going to, and this will end up folding in like this, right? Good. I guess I need to make that a little bit sharper of an edge. There we go. Sometimes those score lines, All right. So I'm going to start with putting some designer paper, this beautiful Golden Greenery designer paper. This is also online exclusive. This whole suite of products is in the online exclusive. It's online exclusive because that's just exclusively where you'll be able to view it. You can actually purchase this if you're at one of my events, or you call me, I can or email me your order. I can certainly get this ordered for you. Get it sent directly from your house. We still have time for Christmas delivery. So if you want to get some of these great products so that you can get your Christmas cards or Christmas gift card holders made, that's perfect. So I'm going to grab this, the lovely label punch, and just kind of jump in here a little bit, just to the curve. So I just want to, you could use a circle punch. Lots of them work, but I wanted to use that pretty little notch right there. Okay, get this garbage out of the way. Now, what you're going to want to make sure that you do when you put this together is, I'm going to use liquid glue. You could use tear and tape. I'm going to use the liquid Tombow glue, and I'm going to just get adhesive, get adhesive just along the edge. That way we make sure that our money is going to fit in here. We want to make sure that we don't seal it too tight so that our cash doesn't fit. And liquid glue is a good way to do that. You get a nice fine line, and it's very, very sticky. A little bit goes a long way on this stuff, right? We're just going to fold that down and get those edges secured. Of course, I got glue all over my stuff here, right? I told you a little goes a long way. And what did I do? I put too much. But this way, you can still get that in there. Now, if you're concerned that you're not going to be able to get in there, when you're putting this together, go ahead and kind of hold it up a little bit. That way you'll know you've got plenty of space, and the card won't get too full. I got red ink all over me. I tell you, I'm always wearing my ink when I'm stamping, right? And then on the front, we're going to do another piece of this beautiful greenery. I'm going to use this. I think I got 2 different sizes here. Yeah, so I don't know. They're the same. They are the same. And we'll get this on the top. You can use liquid glue too. A lot of times I use my liquid glue for everything. I'm going to put it this direction because that's matching what's going on below there. Okay. And then another piece the same size I'm going to put on the inside because we want to decorate the inside. We want this to be a very much a wow presentation when we give this cash. Most of my grandkids are, in college or out of college or, definitely older teenager. And cash, sometimes it's hard to buy for them because, you don't see them as much once they get that age. I still see them, but just not near as much as I used to. And, if they love cash or gift cards, a gift card would fit in there too. But I wanted to do a cash one. Then I have just a strip of soft seafoam cardstock that I'm going to make a belly band. So again, when you make these belly bands, you're going to want to fold it, but don't get super tight. Let it be on the loose side. That way, once you put your contents in there, you still you can still, fit it in and it doesn't make it too tight, and then the belly band will still come up. Now you can, again, here you can use tear and tape, you can use tape runner like I'm using all over my stuff. And put that on there. And like I said, you don't want to make it too tight because you want to make sure that this still slides, okay? Now for our greeting, this is a piece of garden green that I die cut out with this one die out of the season greetings of the season dies. So all these dies, and they all have the little hole in them too right away. So you get this pretty little tag, right? Pre-cut tags. Lovely, right? And with that, I'm going to use, I forgot my gold powder. Might need that, huh? Can't emboss something without the powder. Get my tray out here too. And my Versamark. I'm going to grab my embossing buddy. Now, we don't sell these anymore, but cornstarch works. This, a bowling resin bag, if you've ever been a bowler, you have a little hand resin bag, that all works. It just helps get the static off of the paper. And then I've mounted the Merry and the Christmas in this stamp set are two different elements, but I just lined them up and put them on one block so that I can stamp all together. And this is just Versamark, so it's clear ink. You don't really get, it's kind of like tone on tone here, right? So you get just a clear ink. And I get my gold embossing powder. Get that all over the top of it there. See if I can get some of it back in there. Oh, perfect. And you just tap it off lightly. You don't want to smack it too hard because you'll lose too much of the embossing powder. And I'm going to get my heat gun. I tend to start with warming from the back of the paper because see how it curls? Paper kind of curls. Then when you start on the front, it kind of flattens it back out and it curls back to the front. Clothespin would have been helpful here. Turn that around. Paper does get warm, so don't burn yourself when you're doing this. I'm going to shut this off for a second. So I kind of went, but see at the bottom of the C, it's still like dull. So if you ever wondered when to stop. So this is a powder that turns into a liquid when you heat it. So it melts it all together. And that's how you tell when it's done is when it gets shiny. So watch this last little bit of this C will totally get, as soon as the gun gets warm enough. Oh, there it goes. And then the whole thing gets shiny. That's how you know when you are finished. Super easy, right? So there's my little guy here. So here's my two elements that I want to add. This is from the other die set. So I wanted to pull in these two element pieces. So this one I cut from the gold Mercury Vellum. Beautiful paper there. And then this one is from the soft seafoam. And I'm just going to add these to the back here. Just going to tape them on here. So I'm going to put this one probably just right in the middle. And then I'm going to add this one on, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to put it right on top of it. And offset it just a little bit. Perfect, right? Now we're going to get some dimensionals. And I want to get the dimensionals on this. If you flip your piece upside down, I can figure out exactly where I want these dimensionals. so that they don't end up past the belly band. So that's a good way to get some alignment going on there for you. Shut that all the way, right? And then when you flip it over, it fits right where it's supposed to, okay? And you have that right there. And get some ribbon somewhere. Here it is. This is the very vanilla, it's 5/8 inch wide ribbon. I'm just gonna make a knot. You know I have to have ribbon, and you know I normally do a bow, but this is pretty wide ribbon, so this would be a little bit more bulky. Not that I would put this card in an envelope. I would give it away just like it is, because it's beautiful packaging, right? It's like having pretty Christmas paper. Cut that. And this way. I don't like the way I cut that. Let's see if I can get it better. I went to the point instead of the shallow. There we go. And a glue dot. So, I'm all klutzy today. When I use my glue dots, I like to, because they're on the roll, I like to take my ribbon and go to the glue dot rather than try to pick up the glue dot, because they're really sticky and they're really hard to make that happen. And I'm just going to put that right over where that hole is, just to kind of cover up the hole so I could have that pretty. And voila, we have a very simple cash gift card holder, and get a little Christmas money going in there. This is great for gift, like if you have a printed, you know, like you bought something, but you just want to give them the piece of paper to let them know that it's going to be shipped direct to them. This is a pretty way to do it too, and put that in there. Let me switch my cameras back. All right, so if you're looking to shop with any of this, just go to stampersclub.com, hit the shop now button. It'll take you over to the store, and it is all in the online exclusive category, this whole suite of products, which there is a ton of. If you enjoyed the project, I'd love to hear comments from you below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And in the meantime, you guys all have a stamp happy day. Bye now.